What's up, everybody? Welcome back to The Run with me, Manny Wilson. Thank you for tuning in, whether you're listening live on 89.1 FM, WIDR Kalamazoo, or if you're listening to the podcast version on Spotify or iPodcast, man. But anyway, before I get started, be sure to follow me on Twitter at IamMannyWilson, and don't be afraid to follow the podcast page on Instagram. We keep all the updates on there. You got some clips, you got some videos, you got memes, all kind of things are up there. But on Instagram, that is The Run Podcast. So be sure to follow that as well. Now, anyway, the other game of the NBA season. I just love that the NBA season is back. Oh my gosh. I'm thrilled. I love it. I love it. But anyway, so the Pelicans played the Toronto Raptors, and we seen some of the underdogs in the finals. The role players in the finals, we seen those guys splurge. It was amazing to watch, and it was cool. But I gotta admit, though, I only caught the ending of the game. I caught like the overtime and then a little bit of the fourth quarter because I was at work. I had to take care of some things. So when I got back, best believe I did tune into it. I watched the highlights, all of that stuff. But what I seen from that game and what I seen in the fourth quarter and crunch time moments is that, damn it, the Pelicans need Zion Williamson. Absolutely, immediately. They need that man right now. Zion, you got to get healthy, buddy. The Pelicans need you. This is damn near, oh my gosh. If you didn't watch the game, it was equivalent to the Cleveland Cavaliers without LeBron James in 05 or without LeBron James in 07. I mean, damn, it was bad. Like, we know what Zion can bring to a team. We know that Zion can distribute the ball. We know that Zion can dunk. We know that he can rebound. We know all of those things. We know he can shoot a little bit as well. I even throw that in there to give him a slice. But anyway, the Pelicans don't have anything without Zion. Nobody is there to distribute the ball. They look like a whole... Man, I'm going to tell you, this is how it looked. This is how it looked. When you go to a high school gym or a scrimmage or whatever, or if you ever play high school ball, it looked like a damn... The game was kind of close at one point, but from what I've seen and just the runs that I've seen during the game, this is what I experienced, and this is the analogy that I thought of. It looked like when a varsity team is playing the JV team. I'm not going to get disrespectful and say the freshman team, but it looked like the varsity team was playing the JV team, and the JV team was missing the kid that could possibly get moved up to varsity. It looked really damn bad. And Zion has to be there, man. It wasn't pretty, but I was happy to see the Toronto Raptors still have some kind of success. I didn't want them to lose against the Pelicans without anybody, man, because that wouldn't have been. I mean, it would have been cool or whatever, but it wouldn't have been the best kind of entertaining game. It was pretty close. It was cool. It had some nice runs going into it, but the Raptors did end up winning by 8 points. And it was a good game. So I'm about to pull up the stat sheets and give you some of these numbers about it because my guy Fred VanVleet went off, man. He really snapped. All right, so VanVleet, he had 34 and 7 assists and shot over 50%. But he was balling because in the fourth quarter, he came alive as well. And overtime, he came alive as well. I believe Siakam got fouled out or something like that because he wasn't playing in in overtime and partially through the fourth quarter. So I believe he was either most likely fouled out. I can't really think of any other reasons of why they wouldn't play Pascal Siakam come clutch moments of the game. I mean, the guy is sweet, so why wouldn't you do that? But Siakam had 34. He did his thing. 18 rebounds. Damn, I ain't even PB had 18 rebounds, but he was going off, and Kyle Lowry did his thing as well. But the Raptors, unfortunately, yeah, they played a good game. And yeah, the players looked good. Role players from last year stepped up and clearly showed that they can take on a bigger role. But at the end of the day, we got to be completely honest. They're not winning the damn thing. Let's just be honest about it, bro. They're not winning. I get the East is weak, but you still got Giannis in the East. You still got Kyrie in the East. You still got the Boston Celtics. You still got the Philadelphia 76ers. Let's just be honest about it, bro. The Raptors, they played a great game, but they're not going to win the game. Like they're not going to win the championship again. Possibly not even get to the conference finals. I don't think they will. I got Bucks coming out the East. Giannis is going to be a problem. I'm excited to watch him as well. But anyway, back to New Orleans. Oh, my gosh. These guys need work. They need work for sure because their game plan, I talked about the Lakers game plan on a serious note. I talked about the Lakers game plan as being very stagnant and no one was like running off ball. It was very stagnant and like one-on-one-ish. But the Pelicans, it just looked bad. But this is a great opportunity for young players to step up and show that they can take on a bigger role. But they have to be willing to take advantage of the opportunity that they have, since Zion Williamson is not playing at the moment. And with Zion out, they don't have anybody to distribute the ball. It was all like a one. Nobody could take anybody. Whenever they would try and attract defense to a certain player, it was like the Raptors was like, okay, we gonna see if you can score. We're going to let you get all the way to the cup, and if you can finish the layup, then good job. But most likely, we're going to test you, gangster, and we're going to see if you can really finish the layup if you get all the way to the cup with my hands up and playing great defense. And most of the time during the game, especially, like I said, I paid close attention to the clutch moments of the game because I caught the end. But in the end, I seen that a lot. I seen that so much where there was just, it was just so stagnant. Players was playing one-on-one on the Pelicans. Nobody could distribute the ball. They would try to drive and kick method, but it was like, damn it, nobody's there. Like, nobody's even willing to help out on the player driving to go to the rim. And that's what Zion is going to bring, because he's going to stretch the offense. And I know he may not be the best shooter in the world or the best shooter in the league, but he can knock down the three. As long as he can make shots, he's going to be able to stretch the offense, because not only can he drive, but he can also distribute. And if he can shoot, then that opens up more opportunity for people to come toward him and actually pay more attention to him, and open up opportunities for others as well. So it was bad, man. It was a bad game for the Pelicans, and I don't see the Pelicans doing anything until Zion Williamson gets healthy. But if he's not healthy, then they can forget about it damn near, because they just going to be like 12 seed in the East or in the West or something, because that's not good.